Good noon, my dear students. Welcome to Fokirhat Online School. I am Shobus Kumar Das, Assistant Teacher English at Attaka Kiramotali Pilot Secondary School. How are you, students? I hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty God, and I am also fine. Dear students, I hope you are ready to attend my class. And in my previous class, I discussed about changing sentences for class 9 and 10. Today I will discuss changing the three forms of sentences. That means simple to complex, complex to compound, compound to simple, then compound to complex, or complex to compound and complex to simple. Okay, dear students, please open your notebook or khata and pen, and please attend my class attentively. Okay, dear students, at first I hope in my previous class you understood clauses and the structure of clause. One subject, one finite verb. Finite verb. So this is the structure of a clause, and these clause are three types: principal clause, subordinate clause, and then coordinate clause. My previous class I discussed definition of simple sentence, basic 9 structures of simple sentence, and complex sentence, and then compound sentence. Today I will discuss how can we change the formation of sentences into these three types at a time. Okay, please look at the board and please attentively note it down. Firstly, simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound. So at first I will make a chart. So firstly, verb 1 plus ing plus extension, comma, then second clause, complex since oblique as, compound, and here I want to mention same subject. Complex sentence, dear students, you know complex sentence has at least two clauses, and both clauses have same subjects. Then we can use this rule. Okay, for example, first one, simple sentence. Example: since they played well, they won the game. Since they played well. This is complex. This is complex. Now we have to change this complex into simple sentence. Since they played well, they won the game. Dear students, look at the sentence, because this sentence has two clauses. This sentence has two clauses, and here subject then finite verb, subject then finite verb. Here since relative pronoun, so this is a complex sentence. Now we have to change this sentence into simple sentence. According to my rule of the chart, simple. Okay, verb plus ing. Verb 1, playing, play, then ing, playing, playing well, comma, second clause, because the sentence has same subjects, so they won the game. Okay, dear students, please look at this sentence. This sentence has only one clause, because one subject and one finite verb. This is non-finite verb, so this is a simple sentence. Okay, playing well, they won the game. I hope you have understood. Now we have to change this sentence into compound sentence. According to the rule, we have to use and. We know, dear students, compound sentence has two clauses, two coordinate clause and coordinating conjunctions. So here and is a coordinating conjunction. Now compound. They played well and won the game. We can write they won the game. We do not use they again, because both clauses has same subjects. That's why here there is allowed. So they played well and won the game. That means they played well and they won the game. I hope you have understood this first rule. Simple to complex to compound. Okay, dear student, I hope you have understood. Please note it down. Now come to the next rule. Next rule 2. Subject plus V1 plus ing plus extension, comma, second clause. Here, since as, here and. Okay, I want to mention here different subject. This complex sentence has two clauses and they are different subjects. So we can use this formation to changes these three types of sentences. Come to the example. For example, first one, complex sentence. The weather was very rough. We couldn't go out. Okay, dear students, we couldn't go out. Please look at the sentence. The weather was very rough and we couldn't go out. Here there are two clauses in this complex sentence. Subject, verb. The sentence has two subjects and they are different. That's why we can use the second rule to make it simple. Okay, now simple. Subject, the weather was. The base form of was be, then ing, being very rough, we couldn't go out. The weather being very rough, we couldn't go out. This is a simple sentence because one subject, one finite verb. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now come to compound sentence. Compound. Here we have to use and. So the weather was very rough and we couldn't go out. The weather was very rough. One plus and one plus. This is coordinating conjunctions. So this is a compound sentence. This is a simple sentence and complex sentence. I hope, dear students, you have understood. The same says where same subject, verb plus ing plus extension plus second clause, and to do compound sentence we have to use the and. Second rule, different subject. That's why we have to use first subject, verb plus ing, extension, then second clause, and in case of compound sentence we have to use and. Okay, dear students, I can erase this first one and also second one. Then example. Okay, now rule 3. In spite of the despite. Complex though although. Here can use but. Okay, please look at the blackboard. Here, in spite of or despite, though, although, and but. I hope you know the meaning of these all these words. But the Bengali meaning kintu, though, although, the Bengali meaning jodio, in spite of or despite satteo. Okay, dear students, first complex. Please look example. Example complex. Okay. Though he is poor, he is honest. Though he is poor, he is honest. Dear students, please, this sentence has two clauses. Here, though, relative pronoun, same subject. Here, he is poor, he is honest. So, here is a complex sentence. Now, we have to change this sentence into simple sentence. Simple. According to my rule, firstly we have to use in spite of or despite. So we can use in spite of, in spite of. Here, after in spite of, we have to use the possessive form of subject. Okay, here subject he, possessive form of his, possessive form of he is his. This is the possessive form or possessive case. Okay, is then verb plus ing. So be plus ing being. In spite of his being poor, spite of his being poor, comma, second clause, he is honest. Okay, dear students, please look at the board, and you can see one subject and one finite verb. Yeah, this is a non-finite verb. So this is the example of a simple sentence. In spite of his being poor, he is honest. And you can, dear students, you can change this sentence into a simple another way. In spite of his poverty, he is honest. Okay. So I only show you according to my rule of the chart. Okay, now we have to do it compound. Okay, compound. He is poor, but he is honest. Dear students, please look at the sentence. Please. Here, he is poor, but he is honest. So this is coordinating conjunction, and this sentence has two coordinate clauses. Okay. Here, please. He then is. He then is. Here, to make it, I write it down because you will understand two clauses, because this is a compound sentence. but we can write this sentence into this way, and this is the better option for you. He is poor but honest. Same subject, same verb. That's why we can aloof. We can aloof this subject and verb, because he is poor but honest. That means he is poor but he is honest. Okay, this is the better option. And for your learning, I have written this form. Okay, I hope you have understood rule 3, in spite of or despite, though, public although, and then use for in case of compound sentence we have to use but. Okay, dear students, I can erase this. Now, rule by rule 4, by beyond plus ing plus extension, comma, second clause, here if here and. Dear students, look at the whiteboard and insert. Now we are in rule number 4, and the rule number 4, by base form of verb plus ing plus extension, comma, second clause. Here complex sentence. Here we have to use relative pronoun if. Here I want to mention this sentence will be an affirmative sentence. An affirmative sentence. If affirmative, that means bhabodok. Dear students, in case of compound sentence, we have to use coordinating conjunction, and it is and. Now, look some examples. Complex first. Complex. If you read more, you will learn more. You will learn more. If you read more, you will learn more. Here, give relative pronoun, and this is an affirmative sentence. This is an affirmative sentence. That's why we have to use this rule to make this complex sentence into simple sentence by verb 1 plus ing. So by reading more, comma, you will learn more. You will learn more. Dear student, please look at the board and follow this example. Follow this structure and example. Okay? If you read more, okay, I have to show you by b1 plus ing plus extension, then second clause, if and. Okay, first one complex sentence and affirmative. If you read more, you will learn more. Two clauses, relative pronoun. So it's a complex sentence. Now we have to change it into simple sentence according to the rule by verb plus ing, extension, comma, second clause. Okay, I hope you have understood. Okay, now compound. Compound. You read more and you will learn more. You will learn more. Now we can write this sentence into imperative form. Okay, and this is read more. Read more and learn more. Or you will learn more. Please look at the board. This is an imperative form, this is an assertive form. This is assertive form and this is imperative form. We can use one of these two forms. Okay, I hope you have understood rule number 4. Now we'll go to rule number 5. Rule number 5. Without plus be-on plus ing plus extension, comma, second clause. Here, if negative or unless. If negative or unless, that means if not or unless. Jodi na, the Bengali meaning jodi na. Okay, here or, to use or. Please dear students, notice this structure or rule. Dear students, please, without verb 1 plus ing plus extension, then second clause. Here, if negative or unless, and then or. Okay. If you do not or don't, if you do not work hard, you will fail. If you do not work hard, you will fail, or you will fail in life, etc. So if you do not work hard, you will fail. In this sentence, this is a complex sentence, and also this sentence is do not. Here use do not. So this is an example of negative sentence. So can use this structure to turn it into a simple sentence. Dear students, please. So we have to write without this verb, without working hard, without working hard, comma, you will fail. Without working hard, you will fail. Subject, then finite verb. Okay, this is a simple sentence. For negative, we have to use without and then verb plus ing, extension, second clause. Okay. Now, come to the compound sentence. Here, if we use or, in that case we do not use here. We can't use here in a negative form. So we have to write you work hard or you will fail. Before using or before use or, we have to remember that we cannot use here any negative form. In case of using or, we have to write in this clause affirmative form. The work hard or you will fail. So you can use this in another way, in imperative form, work hard or fail. Work hard or fail, oblique you will fail. Work hard or fail, oblique you will fail. We can write this. Please note it carefully and try to understand the basic formation. In this way, we can, I hope you can easily change these three formations: simple, complex and compound. Okay, dear students, please attentively attend my class. Now come to rule number 6. At 2.2, 2.2, both the pronunciation 2.2 here. So dot that. So dot that, and here very dot and. Okay, dear students, rule number 6. Rule number 6. Case of simple 2.2, complex so dot that, and compound very dot and. For example, he was so weak that he couldn't move. Okay, he was so weak that he couldn't move. This is a complex sentence. Now we have to change it into simple sentence form. Okay, we have to use 2.2. He was too weak to move. This is the basic formation. Here, these two for so. Instead of so, we have to use 2. 2. Then adjective. Then 2 plus V1. Okay. Dear students, he was so weak that he couldn't move. So he was too weak to move. This is a simple sentence. Now, compound sentence. He was very weak. And he couldn't move, or only couldn't move. Couldn't move. And write this: he was very weak and couldn't move, or he was very weak and he couldn't move. I hope you have understood, dear students. Okay, we have already finished 6 rules. Now come to rule number 7. Rule number 7. Please note it down. Okay. Adjective, then, that, or which. Yeah, and. Adjective, simple sentence. Adjective, then, that, or which, then add. For example, I have a shirt. I have a shirt, that is, that or which you can use this. I have a shirt, that is red. I have a shirt and that is, I have a shirt that is red. This is a complex sentence. Here we can use adjective first. Okay, dear students, if we want to change it into simple sentence, we have to use adjective. Okay, I, then verb, I have a red shirt. Red. I have a red shirt. Here use this adjective. So I have a red shirt. Compound. I have a shirt. And it is red. Okay, dear students, please note it down carefully and please listen my lecture. Please note it down. Today, actually, the weather was very rough and tough for us because excessive heat of the sourcing sun. Okay, dear students, thank you very much again to attend my classes for your betterment. I'm very, very grateful to you because you attentively attend my class. Okay, dear student, please note it down. Now come to rule number 8. Rule number 8. Simple sentence 2. So that. Here and. I hope you have made the chart in a page, A4 size page in your khata. These 8 rules in your page, and if you do that, you will be able to change any type of sentence according to these 8 rules. Okay, dear student. Okay, dear students, look at the board. Here simple to complex, so that and. Okay. Here the example, complex sentence. We eat so that we may live. We eat so that we may live. We can use this. We eat so that we can live. Okay. Now, when we change this sentence into a simple sentence, we have to use to. We eat to, then V1, this form of verb. We eat to live. We eat to live. Here, this is a simple sentence because one subject, one finite verb. This is non-finite verb. We eat to live. Okay, now compound sentence. We eat, we eat, and we may live or we live. We eat and live. Can use this. We may live. Okay, dear students, I hope you have understood these 8 structures to change these 3 formations. Okay, dear students, please note it down. And we have come to very okay, dear students, here what is this? Okay, dear students, we have come to end of my class. I hope you have understood all these 8 structures, and changing sentences is not very tough for the secondary level students, but sometimes students can think it is very hard task for them, and they always try to avoid this topic, and for their passing in the exam, they always try to go to the free handwriting sites. They always try to go to the free handwriting sites. They always try to avoid the changing sentences because they think that it is a very hard task for them, but it is not as well. This is a very interesting task for the secondary level student, if they understand, they can understand. It is very, very interesting and easy for them. Okay, dear students, this is for today my class. I hope you have understood. Okay, dear students, thank you very much to attend my class. See you the next Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Until then, I hope you will be sound and safe. Please pray for me. And in my last moment of my class, I will give thanks to Fokrat Online School and especially Shazal sir and Nazmul sir as well. And thank you all. Thank you, my dear students.